His family made a whole bunch of flipbooks, and I want to show them all to you today. I'm also doing a giveaway, and I'll tell you guys more about that at the end of the video. And now let's check out these flipbooks that my brother and his family have made. So first up, this is a flipbook from my niece Kirsten. This is her first flipbook. And then she did another one called The Blob. I love her font, the letters that she did there. That's so awesome. My nephew Chris did a series of flip books called Awesome Battle. And so he has Awesome Battle 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. This is the first one. So cool. That explosion at the end. Look at that fire effect right there. There's Awesome Battle number 2. Look at that, the way he did like the mouth moving and everything. I think that's so cool. Awesome Battle number 3, the Pink Twins. Watch the way the hammer is. The hammer like zaps down into his hand. Awesome Battle number 4. Always ends with a big explosion. Puts up his gravestone. Love that monster right there. And that mirror effect, like where he's bouncing the beam off of the shield. Number 5, the final Awesome Battle. Look at that little face right there. I just love that they all end with an awesome explosion. It's got some really good poses here. This one's from my nephew Brighton. Look at the shading on that thing. Sweating. And then he kicks him in the stomach and kicks him away. This is my nephew Josh. He wanted me to let you know that this is his very first flip book, so he wasn't sure how good it was, but I think it's awesome. And it's very similar to my very first flip books. Wow. There's another one from my nephew Chris again. This thing's really funny. Love that animation right there. Look at the way he falls over. It's really good. And this is the final one that Chris did. Look at that right there. He's got such a nice little delay right before the hit. Bang! You really feel that right there too. Just that little bit of anticipation before the hit. I think this is really good. And finally, my brother made one. My brother's an electrical engineer. He works on radar systems, and so he made this flip book to show how radar works, including all the math involved. So I'm gonna have him come in right now, actually, and explain some of the things in this flip book so you can understand a little more about how radar works.
Hey guys, I'm Andy's little brother Robin, and he had asked me to make him a flip book. And so I stayed up all night last night without sleeping and made this flip book for him.
Okay. This is my little brother.
Yeah.
I used to be taller than him until I was 12.
When he was like 12. So Andy, you're like 6'3", I'm 6'8".
Yeah.
He's pretty tall, but
my arms can reach 6'8". Whatever that means.
radar math. We're gonna get excited about math today.
I mean, isn't it? It's bouncing a radio wave off of an object.
Yeah, exactly. The basic premise with it is that you send out very high power radio waves, and you send them and you try to reflect them off of very, very distant objects. And so this flipbook shows the math of what's going on. And so here you see the waveform going out into space across a very far-ranged object, bouncing off it, and then coming back in the signal and being processed. This equation end represents the power received versus what you had transmitted. So the real purpose of this little book was to show not only how radar works, but also prove that I'm smarter than my big brother.
I don't know. Thanks to my brother and his family for making all these awesome flip books. This was a ton of fun. And now I want to tell you guys about a giveaway I'm doing. So I want to do a similar video with all of you. So I want you to send me your flip books, and I'm going to pick some of my favorite submissions and feature them in an upcoming video. Along